Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
You can.
Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Papa was like, oh my God, what would you hear? Like,
When Maharaj is coming, you said.
no, you are.
Then I have to sing.
Hemangi, continue.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare
You singing?
No, you have to sing that.
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
The distance is short, but as much
Hare Krishna.
so as much you come here, it will work.
जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे, गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे, गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे, यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन, यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन, जमुना तीर वनचारे, जमुना तीर वनचारे, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीर वनचारी जमुना तीर वनचारे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर तारे गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारे यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीर वनचारे जमुना तीर वनचारे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारे जय ओम श्रीपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत शिष्यमत इस डिवाइन ग्रेस भय चरणारविंद भक्ति विधान स्वामी जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ISKCON बेबडी फाउंडर आचार्य जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत शिष्यमद इस डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रज वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। समावेद भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. Glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. You want me to speak on Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita? Huh? Anything. What is your continuing? Yeah, but what is your continuing your subject on this? Which chapter of this 10th canto? Everybody is reading 10th canto.
I am reading from Maharaj's fourth canto.
No, no.
Actually.
Huh?
Fourth canto, 27th chapter I am in.
Okay. Dhruv Maharaj already went back in
No,
fourth
Prithu
canto.
Maharaj Prasanga is going to fourth canto, 27th chapter. So
No, Prithu Maharaj.
grandson.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Dhruv already left and Prithu came.
Prithu, yeah. Prithu Maharaj grandson.
All right. But then you want me to read from 10th canto part 1. Mhm. We read yesterday something, huh? What was the subject? Uttama sloka gunanuvadan puman virajeta bina pashugna. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Oh, King Kamsa is already disturbing. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, so Kamsa wanted to kill Maya Devi. She appeared from the womb of Mother Yashoda and she was exchanged with Lord Krishna that Vasudev brought. So, when Kansa tried to smash her, she escaped from his hand. And the child Yogamaya Devi, the younger sister of Lord Vishnu, slipped away from Kamsa's hand and appeared in the sky as Devi, the goddess Durga, with 8 arms, completely equipped with the weapons. Right? And she is warning Kamsa, "Oh, Kamsa, you fool! What will be the use of killing me? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who has been your enemy from the very beginning and who will certainly kill you, has already taken his birth somewhere else. Therefore, do not unnecessarily kill other children." The next verse, Iti prabhashyatam devi Maya Bhagavati Bhuvi Bahunam Niketeshu Bahunama Babhuvaha Iti prabhashyatam devi Maya Bhagavati Bhuvi Bahunam Niketeshu Bahunama Babhuvaha Iti prabhashyatam devi Maya Bhagavati Bhuvi Bahunam Niketeshu Bahunama Babhuvaha Iti, in this way, Prabhasya, addressing Tam, Kamsa, Devi, Goddess Durga, Maya, Yogamaya, Bhagavati, possessing immense power, like that of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhuvi, on the surface of earth, Bahunama, of different names, Niketeshu, in different places, Bahunama, different names, Bapuva, became, Ha, indeed. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Okay, Srila Prabhupada is yet doing this translation. After speaking to Kansa in this way, the goddess Durga Yogamaya appeared in different places such as Varanasi and became celebrated by different names such as Annapurna, Durga, Kali, Bhadra, etc. The goddess Durga is celebrated in Calcutta as Kali, in Bombay as Mumba Devi, in Varanasi as Annapurna, as in Katak as Bhadra Kali, and in Ahmedabad as Bhadra. Thus, in different places, she is known by different names. Her devotees are known as Shaktas or worshippers of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas the worshipper of the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself are called Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas are destined to return home back to Godhead in the spiritual world, whereas the Shaktas are destined to live within this material world to enjoy different types of material happinesses. In the material world, the living entity must accept different types of bodies. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. This is in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 61st verse. According to the living entity's desire, Yogamaya or Maya, the goddess Durga, gives him a particular type of body which is mentioned as yantra, a machine. But the moving entities who are promoted to the spiritual world do not return to the prison house of material body. That is tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti, so Arjuna. The word janma naiti indicates that these living entities remain in their original spiritual bodies to enjoy the company of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the transcendental bodies Vaikuntha and Vrindavan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshul Militan Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jaina Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sujeevam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Sri Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sundubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namaham Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Durga Devi is known in Vrindavan as what? Katyayani Devi. Brijvasis also worship Katyayani, but only for one desire, to get Lord Krishna as their husband. Otherwise, in the spiritual world, Katyayani doesn't have much, place. She is the custodian of the material nature. There are physical as well as subtle nature. Durga Devi works. In the physical nature, when Krishna created the material world, means the outward constitution of the whole material world by creating 24 elements. But amongst them, 23 are material in nature. 23 are material in nature. Source, super soul, and Mahatattva, they are spiritual. But Mahatattva is in transit, in between. It is a transformation stage. If you see, why did Krishna created material world? First of all, why did Krishna create it? You are coming to my rescue, okay. Got it? All right. That's all right. So, why did Krishna has to create material world?
Jivas want to enjoy separately.
Jivatma?
Jiva want to enjoy separately away from Krishna. A desire.
Which kind of desire? Envious desire. There are two kinds of desire, one which is favorable to Lord Krishna and one which is opposing. The opposition is called envious, right? So, Krishna specifies this in second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Ichha dvesha samuthena dvanda mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham sarga yanti parantava. Now, the sarga means creation. Sarga yanti, in the process of creation, living entities who were having separate desire than Krishna, out of hate, they have been separated out. If you hate somebody, can you live in the same house? No. So, those devotees who want to go back home, back to Godhead, should they keep any enviousness within them? No. So the knowledge of worshipping the Supreme Bhakti, mm, loving devotion, uh, is a spiritual process which is eternally happening in Lord's own abode. So material world was specifically created. uh, so for the wayward uh, living entities who are opposing Lord Krishna's desire, and that is their individual. Now, every living entity is part and parcel of Krishna, and they are very minute, they are individuals. So they have little individual uh, liberty, very little liberty. Uh, it's not that everybody is gonna, you can desire anything and you will try to get, that's okay, but whichever in medium. In spiritual medium, the desires are completely fulfilled if you follow the spiritual path. In the material world, your desires are not going to be fulfilled anyway. Who can fulfill their desire in jail? Nobody. Yeah, where you have to be disciplined because you committed mistake. Huh? You committed a crime against Krishna, you must be punished. So, without exception of anyone, everyone has fallen into the material world because of these two elements, a separate desire to lord it over, uh, and that was created by hate towards Krishna, not love towards Krishna. So, uh, if you want to go back home, then you have to love Krishna. You can't keep on getting everything and hating Krishna. That is impossible. In jail, anybody who become rebellious, Durga punishes. So similarly, the jailer punishes more. So they have to be disciplined. It's called correctional unit. A jail is called, in a civilized language, correctional unit. There are so many jails, so many correctional units are there. And those who are obeying the rules and regulations of the jail, then, and with a good credit built up again, they will be put on parole. So even though we came, now we are in devotional service. So Durga Devi has put us under parole. But if we do again, committing mistake, again we will be succumb to uh, the stringent laws of material nature. So uh, she is so divine that she always works under the supervision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva ye prapadyante Maya metam tarantite. Ma means this. No. Ma means not. Ya means this. Maya. Actually, this material world is not a place for living entity. And we think, oh, India may not be a place for living entity. America is. Do you think this Donald Trump, who has come again as a president, he will allow anybody to sleep peacefully? Oh, no. He said a lot of mistakes have been corrected, and then he is trying to wipe out everything. No, we can't trust. Because he is also an agent of Maya Devi. Devotees will understand that. Okay, Prabhu, we'll face it, whatever comes. Okay, you can rule anything, But we will not give up our Krishna consciousness. We may give up this country, that's okay. Uh, that's why we keep the ties. Foreigners have to keep the ties in their original, land where the security is there. So Krishna created 23 elements. Okay, which are these elements and why he created? To recognize, to understand, to rectify what we did wrong. In the jail, when we are punished, we are, given a chance to rectify what we did wrong. So similarly, so Maya Devi is very strong, very powerful. She is Krishna's agent. We do not hate Maya Devi. Just like Jada Bharat was very, very Krishna conscious, and Maya Devi protected him. So the 23 elements are 5 objects that will give us knowledge. 5 objects, Shabda, then Swad, they are all knowledge giving. If you hear, you will understand something. All right? So 5 subjects are given, that is, then 5 senses have been given, that they are the agency through which we will be able to understand. Senses, all right? And senses are active because Krishna gave us consciousness, which is his divine potency, through the agency of Paramatma in our heart, and always keep us wake up. Otherwise, if the consciousness is there, we have a habit and will be succumbed to go to sleep, became almost dead. Our senses stop working, except ear keeps on working. So hearing is the best sense. You can protect yourself by hearing, proper hearing. Now we see 5 subjects, then 5 senses to perceive 5 objects. So 15. 15 are created. These are the main important part of creation that Krishna did. Plus the medium of earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and ego. They were created. That makes 23. 15 plus 8, 23. Now, where is the Jiva? Where is the Jiva? He has not yet come, but this material world was created. Bhumirapanalo vayu kammano buddhi revacha ahankaram cha. Ityam me bhinna prakriti astada. They are separated energies. They are gross energies. All right? So, Krishna says that these have been created. So, this medium will be completely different from the spiritual home where the jivas are originating. Spiritual home also have outside land that is within the boundary of the property, but at the same time, residence is also there, right? So similarly, the spiritual world has Brahmajyoti, the influence of surrounding is there. Then the Vaikuntha is there, but innermost chamber is Golok Vrindavan, like that. But there, everything is conscious. Here, only living entity is conscious. Even a single cell amoeba is conscious. That is the study of life. Starting from the simplest form to most complicated form, life has to be understood. Even higher than human being is the demigods and demons. And they have very complex um, constitution. Demigods are mostly made in mode of goodness, but man is mainly mode of passion, adhika. The demons are mostly in the mode of ignorance. So in this way, uh, the three modes of material nature have to be created. So what did Lord Vishnu, Maha-Vishnu, he simply glances on the inert matter has not yet come, but in a corner where the a cloud is to be formed. So similarly, all these 23 elements were there. All right. Then Mahavishnu glanced. His glance is transcendental. Glance means he is looking at that particular place where the seed of generation is going to come. They come through the glance of Mahavishnu. Sa ikshati sa iman lokan asrujata. Simply by seeing uh, all the living entities come in that called Mahadyoni, the womb of material creation. All right. And the glance is transcendental, Satchidananda quality. And it is reflected opposite. The Sattva, Raj, and Tamagun, three modes of material nature came into existence and covered the living entity with all that. And such configuration for forming a body around the living entity was created. Now, that is Mahavishnu. Lord Krishna, 23 elements. Mahavishnu is creating number 24th, the living entity, plus Mahatattva, and he himself expanded as Paramatma. So three more. They accompany the living entity. Because Mahavishnu's glance is transcendental and the living entity being part and parcel, transcendent, and Paramatma is transcendental. So three factors are there. Spiritual nature is there. That is the consciousness of Mahavishnu transferred to make us alive or awaken so we can recognize something through the material medium of earth, water, fire, air, ether. So, who is sustaining this material world for some time? Bhumirapano vayu kammano buddhi revacha ahankaram itiyame bhinna prakriti ashtudha. But aparemitastvanyam prakriti vidyame param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat. The jiva is another superior energy, my part and parcel, Krishna says. By the entry of jiva, the material world is sustained for some time. As this jiva will live, he will be compulsory living. It is not. This is not his permanent home. Nowhere in the material world is a permanent home for us. We may think, oh, India is our permanent home, but no. Golok Vrindavan is our permanent home. But we cannot stay because Ichha Dvesha. We have to fall down from the grace of Krishna. And that is called fallen situation. Sarvayonishu kaunte murtayanti sambhavanti jat tasham mahadyonir aham bija pradapita. Mahadyoni is Durga Devi's womb. All the living entities are going to be created. And I am the seed giving father. We see here the Durga Devi is Mahamaya, and Lord Krishna expanded himself into second Shankarsana to become Shankar. So, how does he control? So, in a universe, three modes of material nature become prominent to rule, and three entities like Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, they are going to take care of the sustenance of the material world. They are in charge of their respective modes. But Lord Brahma and Shiva can come under the influence sometimes. But because they don't want to be succumb to the influence of the three modes of material nature, they always hold chanting bead in their hand. So when you hold the chanting bead in your hand, you have to understand that we should not be succumbed to the modes of material nature. All the demigods have in their hand chanting beads because they are also living entities. But Vishnu is not a living entity. He is an expansion of Kshirodakshai Vishnu. Number 3, Vishnu, who is also expanding himself as Paramatma in every atom, in between the two atoms, he is everywhere. The scientists are very busy in splitting the atom and try to figure out which is an anti-material particle. They call it goat particle. In America, a lot of scientists are, doing this kind of business. And in Texas itself, the first collider was near Waxahachie. When you come down from Dallas on I-35, west, right? Waxahachie. And after Waxahachie, the junction of 35 east and west come together. So that particular place, underground 10 kilometers, they made a tunnel to split the atom and try to find out, by splitting the atom, how many different kinds of particles are coming out. And they postulated that there must be some anti-material particle also there. And Professor Higgs and our Satyendra Nath Basu, both postulated, and they were also given good credence in the material science. That is called Higgs boson particle, and that is called God particle. So they miserably failed in Texas, miserably failed, because it became so hot that it may blow up the whole thing like an atom bomb. So they abandoned. Then they thought, okay, we will take international group of scientists uh, to capture the Maya. You know, Maya is so strong. They made a 25-mile radius tunnel between the border of Geneva and Switzerland. And about 15 years back, they advertised so big, so big. There, it's called CERN, CERN laboratories, and uh, they put a particular date and made the entire world uh, uh, knowledge that we are here to capture God particles. So wait and watch. We will capture and we'll photograph it. Okay? So the cameras were on high pixel, and they were all arranged about 4 different places. They had colliders. You collide one, that is not enough. Second collider, third collider, fourth collider, and it will complete the circle. And at that time, you click your photographs. Oh my God. So when the day came, the whole world was holding their breath, whole world. And but just like Maya Devi escaped from the hands of Krishna, Kamsa, uh, they also got some big kick in their face. They split the atom, but they found there are so many others are also coming out, multiple. So which one is his boson? They cannot identify. Huh? So again, they became morose. Now they want to do again after 15 years already passed. Prabhupada already told, because in 1959, two scientists, American scientists, got Nobel Prize for postulating only the anti-particle theory. All right? Higgs boson, they were not there at that time. And Prabhupada wrote Easy Journey to Other Planets. And the very first chapter, he is putting this. Read, you'll be able to. Those who are in college and, learning something, learn this. Prabhupada was also a scientist, but he was a spiritual scientist, right? So, Prabhupada writes about that these two scientists, they have proposed they have three proposals. First one, by calculation, when they were always missing the sum total of the atomic weight, they attributed that to the antiparticle. That is only a theory, but they say there exists an antiparticle. Prabhupada said, we agree. Prabhupada said, we agree with them. And the second proposal is that, because antiparticle are also existing, there must be existing antiparticle world. Prabhupada said, yes, we agree. But the third proposition was that in given time and space, when antiparticle world and particle world comes together, there will be total devastation. Prabhupada said, we do not agree with it. Parastatsmatu bhavonya vyakta vyakta sanatan. Entire particular world is sanatan. You are not an atomic structure. You have entire atomic structure. Maya Devi is spiritual origin, and when she takes place of Durga, but in some Mohini Tantra, Durga Devi says, I am Radha. Jiva Goswami is writing on this. I am Radha. Even if you take the reference from that Devi Bhagavat. Devi Bhagavat. It is not a Vaishnava treatise. Devi Bhagavat is written by some worshippers of Durga. All right? They want to glorify Durga Devi is some total of everything because they don't have spiritual iota. But they start with that in Goloka Vrindavan, Radha and Krishna, they were sitting, they were also thinking for the benefit of the jivas who are wayward. So in thinking, Radharani gave or produced a big egg-like structure, golden egg. But she hated it and kicked it out. But she has to expand herself in that to control. So that is Durga Devi. It's Radharani's transcendental form only in Golok Vrindavan. But she is the sum total of the Hladini Shakti, right? But at the same time, she hated. So again, Hladini is for Anand, for the pleasure of Krishna. If you serve Krishna, then you will be also getting the pleasure, right? So Radharani hated it. So do you think in that world she kicked out, anybody will be happy or find happiness or pleasure? No. Pleasure potency is absent here. It's a shadow. Shishti sthiti pralaya sadhana shakti rekha chayev jasya bhavanani bibharti durga ichhanu rupam api yapyasya chestate sa govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. This is Durga's constitution. But how come even those who say this Srimad Bhagavatam is written by somebody Bopadev, they hate Krishna Lila. But they start with Golok Vrindavan to describe that Radharani hated this part, material world, that she herself created. Fine. But the jivas are envious. Radharani is not envious. Krishna knew exactly. But this is in that reference I'm trying to tell that she is divine potency. Now, that divinity means you can't simply throw them out, only the Shaktas worship. Prabhupada says in this purpose, Shaktas worship Durga. Because Shakta means Shakti. You wouldn't believe that Lalitastakam and others in praise of Durga Devi, they use the same slokas uh, that are for the spiritual world. So, Shakti is to be understood. This is Maya Shakti. Why it is called Maya? Why it is called Maya? Devi Maya? Because we are in illusion. We are in opposition. We are envious of Krishna. So, in more or less degree, we will never be able to develop Krishna consciousness if we do not acquire the proper knowledge and detachment from Maya, material nature. So, this is an important aspect. She is independent. It is said in Svetasatara Upanishad that Lord Shri Krishna, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigrahanadi Radhir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. All right? But that is in Brahma Samhita. And Svetasatara Upanishad says, Nachatasya Karanam Karanam Cha Vidyate. For the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no cause. And there is nothing for him to do. Just like simply by seeing, he creates the material world. Seeing. Do you think it's he has to do something? No. He just impregnated all the jivas in the womb. Sarva yonishu kaunteya murtayanti sambhavanti ya tasham mahadyonir aham bija pradapita. So Krishna is claiming very appropriately, but this material world is not our real place. You can't capture. Like Kamsa, we cannot capture. She will escape and threaten. Your call has already been, born somewhere. So we think we have come with so much aspiration, we can take over the whole world. By becoming an IT graduate, or so many people come with but nobody, even if, when I'm thinking that when I came in 1971, I never thought that I should be, following the pure devotional service. Of course, I was having deep interest in Bhagavad Gita, and I was reading every day one chapter, and from childhood. But that is good sanskara. But when I came to America, somehow or another I had a lingering effect on that. On one behalf, I was very much interested to do research because I was a biochemist. I did pass. But at the same time, I wrote in the application, I don't want to be gainfully employed. It's a foolishness, No, really, Krishna did not give me more than $2 an hour job at that time. Of course, and research and it started doing, but I retired from even research in 1979 after the second year of initiation. I retired, gave up, became full-time devotee. So what I'm saying that nobody can think that Oh, I have to go to America and follow Krishna consciousness. By our good fortune, Srila Prabhupada already came before we came, and he uh, knew that Indians will be at least uh, who have good culture from they could have been, benefited. So he didn't give up anything. He started cultural revolution that nobody even think. uh, like Nikhilanand Saraswati, the Vedanta Society uh, uh, president, he met Srila Prabhupada. He was also a Bengali. Hey, Swamiji, you have to change your dress here. You will not be able to survive. Just like boot, suit, and pant, you have to do. And Prabhupada said, Prabhu, I have come here to give, not to take from them. See, that kind of total faith and spiritual nature of Lord Shri Krishna, his Guru Maharaj instilled him. So, understanding the Maya, Ma means not, Ya means this. It's not real, it is temporary. And we have to cultivate that kind of intelligence. Na sato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate sat ubhayorapi drashtanta tattvadarshibhi. If we are seekers of the truth, then we must cultivate a discriminating agency, the intelligence. And intelligence discriminates. That it knows that there is no cessation for the real, and there is no endurance for unreal. Only these two things. What is real and what is unreal? In your school and colleges, they will not teach you what is real and what is unreal. So why do we have to? This body is temporary, isn't it? But you are real. The soul is real. That foundational training we should be getting, and then we'll be able to understand how Maya is making us dance on the strings of three modes of material nature. Huh? Sattva gun, Rajogun, and Tamogun. And we see that even Brahma sometimes become victim of Rajogun, and Lord Shiva also makes himself into problem. Huh? So these two modes are dangerous. We have to uh, worship Lord Vishnu to become at least in mode of goodness. Isn't it? Brahma is teaching us. Maya hi yasya jagadanda satani sute traigunya tad vishaya veda vitaya mana sattvaavalambi parasatvam vishuddha sattvam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. This is what we have to do. We have to follow. You can't capture Maya. We have to give up becoming Kamsa. So this is very important. Maya can escape. She is Bahiranga Shakti. That's okay. But Prabhupada would worship that too. One time, Prabhupada was in Juhu beach doing the morning walk. And while he returned to the temple, there was one Durga temple. So he went in, and the devotees also went behind him. And Prabhupada offered obeisances from the right side, like that. And devotees also behind him, so they also offered. But then we do not do in our temple like that. We always offer obeisances from the left side. Right? So somebody asked, Prabhupada, why did you pay obeisances on the left side? And Prabhupada said, it's not in our parampara, it's not there, that's why. Our parampara starts from left side, that's why we pay obeisances. Here there is no parampara. Demigod worship, there is no parampara. It doesn't require that. Narad and Brahma, they are coming in our parampara. So, we have to understand how Maya acts and how Srila Prabhupada is teaching us to become aloof from Maya. Do not become overwhelmed by Maya. Just chant Hare Krishna and you will be liberated like that. So, otherwise, nobody can capture Maya. So, is there any question or comments? Another anecdote. In that Sun laboratory, when they failed, then they started playing the game of death. Game of death. Because they got the new idea by looking into the black hole in the galaxies. Black hole. They said, here is the culprit. Here is the origin of generation of new planets or new universes and even dissolution also. But there are so many black holes, not only one. So where they would pinpoint, this is Maya. They can't catch them. Little Kansas. Our Kansa was very powerful. Krishna himself has to come and destroy him, even though he was materially related. But Krishna has no material relations with nobody. We always think of material relationship, but that's why we have to become detached with the relationship. Sneha pasham chindi pandushu vrishnishu. Queen Kunti is so much intelligent, that please break my ties with the Pandu dynasty as well as Vrishni dynasty. I belong to both. So this is how we try to learn and put in practice with open mind. So let the intelligence of Krishna consciousness work on us. It's not a blind faith. We have to realize and we have to make a definitive progress within this lifetime. So, they were playing the games of death. And in front of the place stage, right in the reception hall, they have a 20-foot big Nataraj deity. You can Google and still you'll find the deity is there. It's Nataraj, and they call him Shiva, you are the Lord of Death. We'll sacrifice this guy in front of you. The whole material creation is being sacrificed, in a black hole. What is a big deal? But this is how the envious nature still remains in opposition to accept Krishna's design. You know, yeah, you'll be surprised why they kept Lord Shiva there in CERN laboratory. Yes. Two completely distant situations, and yet they want to say, "Oh, I know you, Lord Shiva, but I hate you." Like that. So anyway, material world we cannot follow. That's why some uh, unexplainable piety that brought us in Krishna consciousness. So always value it and nurture it and grow. This is the only lifetime we have. Any question? You should have a lot of questions because I don't know. I must have blown the mind. I was not supposed to give this kind of class. Am I right or wrong? At least tell me. Am I bluffing? Come on, scientists, ITs. How many ITs are there? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So use your brain and tell me something. Squeeze me. Huh?
Material energy is also like Durga Devi is also an expansion of Lord. So the people who worship Durga Devi, will they get any benefit because it's the same energy?
Yesterday we read about the uh, demigod worshippers. They do have a semblance in faith. That is called uh, uh, um, chaya abhas. Chaya. Chaya is okay, but pratibimb is completely opposite. Pratibimb abhas in chanting, that is abhasi name, means shadow. It's not pure chanting. So so many you know circumstances our soul has gone through. Huh? Many lifetimes and so many different kinds of ideologies also must have gone through. Uh, but the semblance or called abhas, that the holy name, the pure holy name, we are supposed to chant. But you have to understand what makes it pure. Hmm? When Rupa Goswami tells us, Tanyabhilashata sunyam jnana karma dhanavratam anukulyena krishnanushilanam bhakti ruttama. Uttam bhakti, the pure devotional service, para bhakti. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dhradavrata namasyantascha bhaktya nitya yukta upasate. And Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kankshati samat sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. So what is para bhakti? It comes after liberation from bodily conception of life, not before that. And that we have to make. If you are at least initiated about 10 years or more, then you are welcome to understand all this. You should develop that interest. You can't go on routine for a long time. We have to wake up ourselves. You know. My god brother Shivram Maharaj has done wonderful job on that, and we are studying every day. At least by 8:30, right? No, 7:30 here. Mm. But today I cannot take the class on that. But this is what you say, the demigod worshippers, they will go, Devan, Yanti Dev, Vratan Devan. They will go to the places of demigods. But their faith is Chaya Abhas. Chaya means shadow. But shadow is better than Pratibimb, which is completely upside down or reverse. If somebody has faith, which may be in the beginning, but if he doesn't understand, then he is adapted only for seeing the reflection, which is not real. But Chaya can take you to near real. So Chaya Abbas, and then people say, okay, I believe Krishna, but I want to go through Ganesh, Devi, or this or that, right? People say, and they also come to worship Krishna. So partially, they are all mixed up people. Therefore, even in our homes, you see multiple demigods, and Krishna will be also there amongst them. So that case is called semblance and shadow. All right? So uh, they are pious people, but they will be more qualified if a pure devotee goes and invokes their loving devotional service and make them perform even uh, without any uh, what you call preparation, agyat sukruti. And they are the one who are even donating for Krishna so much. You can accept all money, but you will not be giving them benefit. And now, Krishna has said, okay, they will be getting better chance. That is the semblance. So, and if they understand that we have to go to Krishna, but they want to go pratigachati, indirect. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gachati sagaram sarvadeva namaskrityam keshavam pratigachati. So pratigachati, it's not pratibim, but chaya. And go gradually. What is in rush? People may say, oh, one lifetime is not enough. And we are also reading, yeah, Prabhu, if you are not careful, you have to come multiple times. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said, please come multiple times. For what? A pure devotee, he wants to liberate everybody. So, mama janmani janmani ishware bhavatat bhakti rahaitu kitvaye. So, the Chaya Bas, oh, look, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is with us. We will come again. Krishna also tells, Suchinam Srimatam Yoga Purushthavi Jayate. I will be given a second chance better in a situation, so I will be able to understand him. So, they can be benefited, but not for pure devotion service. It is semblance. It is not pure devotional service. But they are better than those who are simply uh, expressing them as a reflective aspect. That is very nicely explained, by Maharaj. Any other question? Aji. Point 5, 9.5.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yeah.
Maharaj, this sloka comes in 9th canto, 9.5.5. So it's about the pastime of Ambarish Maharaj. And it talks about the Sudarshan Chakra. So here in the purport Prabhupada writes, the word Sudarshana means auspicious vision. From Vedic instruction, we understand that this material world is created by the glance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, and then Prabhupada also writes, the Supreme Personality of Godhead glance over Mahat Tattva or the total material energy. And when it was agitated, everything comes into existence. So here we see that Srila Prabhupada is relating the vision of the Lord with Sudarshan or Sudarshan Chakra.
Yes.
But we see that in Brahma Samhita, that the vision of the Lord that is equated with Lord Shiva, because Lord Shiva is impregnating, the Mahatattva. So is there a relationship between Sudarshan and Lord Shiva? That's my question. Or it's completely different.
Trishul is like Sudarshan? We never saw Lord Shiva with Sudarshan.
No, but here in this purport, Prabhupada is saying that the vision is triggering the Mahatattva, so that is Sudarshan.
Yes.
But in Brahma Samhita, we see that the vision is compared to Lord Shiva.
In Brahma Samhita?
Yeah.
Lord Shiva is क्षीरम यथा दधि विकार विशेष योगात संजायते नहीं ततः प्रतगस्ति हेतु यह संभूताम अपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात गोविंदम आदि पुरुषम तम. It is withdrawal. It's totally not part of creation. It is withdrawal. So Shiva, he holds Trishul. The whole family has Trishul. Lord Shiva's family. And this Trishul is called Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, and Adi Daivik. Shula means punishment. And every living entity is punished by these three. Right? So, but the Sudarshan means very spiritual brilliance that can be visualized. It's always pleased to see is also Sudarshan. To please, the pleasing vision is also Sudarshan. So, Ambarish Maharaj prayed to Sudarshan to come down. It was not pleasing to Durvasa Muni, but it was pleasing to Ambarish Maharaj. and prayed for. Please come down. So, otherwise, Sudarshan is one of the attendant of Lord Vishnu. If you see in the first canto, Krishna Svadhamopagate, Dharma Jnanadibhisa, so all the four hands, having Shankha Chakra, Gada Padma, they were personifications. Personification of the potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they accompanied Krishna to go back. Krishna is only two-handed, but he came through the medium of Vishnu Tattvas, right? So when he came, all the Vishnu Tattva was embedded in him. And when he left, they accompanied him. And then they became respective, situated. And all these are four-handed. Krishna is only two-handed, but four-handed accompanied Krishna. So Sudarshan is one of them, Shankha, and they have their name. What is Krishna's Gada called? Kaumudiki. Yeah. There is also Nandaki. Nandaki is also Krishna's Gada. But anyway, the point is that the nomenclature indicates the personality behind it. Nothing is, impersonal. The names are identifying the personality. Mm. Anything else? Jai Shri Prabhupada ki. Arti.
Yeah. We'll do Aarti now, and after the Aarti, we'll serve Prasadam.
Where's the card? From Maharaj.
Just make sure this is not this side. Otherwise,
Can I have harmonium, Prabhu? Here, wait, I'll sit down. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba
Krishna Krishna
ISKCON Bhimati founder Acharya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jayam Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivrijakacharya Stuttar Sata Shishimat. His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रज में वृंदावन धाम की जय। नदी प्रधाम की जय। जगन्नाथ परिधाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। समावेद भक्त वृंद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। Oh, glorious to assembled devotees. Oh, glorious to assembled devotees. Oh, glorious to assembled devotees. Glorious to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Daine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsingha Parato Narsingha. Yato yato yami tato Narsingha. Bahe Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Narasingha Madim Sharanam Prapadye. Tava Karakamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadita Narahadi Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsimha Dev Narsimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. जय बोलो लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, श्री प्रभुपाद की, श्री गुरुदेव की।
गोविंदे नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे सर्वपुण्यवितं राजन् विश्वासनवजायते शारीरा विद्या जा जो दिन दिया ताहिका जीवे पहले विषाय सगरे जीवती लोगो मोहे सुधर्मती ताके चिताल खती न संसारे कृष्ण बलोदय मोय कारी बलि जीवन दीवो पाय शयनामृत राधा कृष्ण गुण गा प्रेमे दाको श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम